So you've played Final Fantasy 1 and 2, you love Final Fantasy 1 and 2, but now you're through with them and you're looking for something else to play. Hi, I'm New York Giants fan forever, and this is the latest edition of the TheAppNook, and today we will be covering an original game that has hit the App Store within the last month or two, pretty sure at least. That is called Ash. As you can see, you got the little ashes coming down the screen, whatever. Ash, as I said, is an original RPG that hit the iPhone App Store. It is $3, and it's relatively light for a game of its magnitude. Like it, definitely like it. It, as I said, pretty light, $3, pretty good price. And I think it was originally $5, but don't quote me on that. So they have come down. Ash, as I said, does follow along the old vein of the iPhone RPGs. The old school RPGs like Final Fantasy, different things like that. It's a very simple game. You're not going to be blown away by any type of captivity, but out of all the RPGs that I have played on the iPhone platform in the past, I don't know, 6-7 months, this is definitely probably the most original that I have played, and here's why. First, the game, as I said, is pretty simplistic. You're not going to be blown away by it. You do get 3 save slots. That was one of the first things that I did notice. Basically, you're following 2 mercenaries that are vagabonds, different things like that. But they're trying to help people. Or they're not trying to help people, but they get drawn into helping people. It's pretty funny. The story's humorous. You'll definitely get drawn into it. The game is on the bit lengthy side. I think I took around 11 to 12 hours to beat it, which for an iPhone game is huge time sink, and with the amount of apps that I go through on a weekly basis, that was a gigantic time investment for me, but it was worth it because I actually like this game. Now, first thing you want to notice when you're looking at this game, Ash, is that, as you can see, it does follow a very Final Fantasy type of artistic feel. Let's hope I don't get into a random encounter so I can walk around. You do have a D-pad right here. You can choose not to have the D-pad. I like to have the D-pad because it gives a centralized place for me to place my finger. You do have the A button right here, which you use to select commands, different things like that. When you're talking to people, you can tap on them. Definitely good. As you can see, the controls are very responsive. Very simplistic background iPhone design. This is a small spoiler alert if you don't want to see your future party members, although they do have a picture of them on SRRN Games website, so you will see them regardless. But I'm about to get into a battle. As you said, this is an RPG. Very simplistic. You're going to see you've got your party members on the sides, you've got your enemies right in front of you, you've got your skills, you've got your potions, your items, you can switch turns or you can run. The design is, as I say, simplistic, but it works very, very well for the iPod or iPhone's design, and I actually like it. To attack an enemy, you simply tap the enemy, and you'll do damage, different things like that. Like it, it works. It really does. So let's run away from them because I really don't want to fight them at the moment. Now the game, as I said, the graphics are pretty light. It's very old school, different things like that. It is not a battery drain to the best of my knowledge. I did not have any problems with battery draining when I was playing this game. It does drain at the usual game level, nothing too big, so you can enjoy this game for a few hours before your battery will die on you. Trying to think what else I want to say. The music, as I said, is very so as you can see, it's nothing huge, a little bit simplistic, and the tunes generally do not change as you are going through the game. So what you hear then is basically what you're going to be hearing as you're playing. They do change up a little bit when you get into towns or dungeons, but that is on average what you're going to be hearing for most of the game. Other than that, musically it's nothing really, really big. Story, as I said, is pretty good. It's humorous. I liked it. The townspeople actually have stuff worth saying, so make sure you do talk to them. Another feature that I really like about talking to townspeople is the fact that after you're done talking to them, the speech bubble that they usually talk with goes away. so you will be able to see if they actually have something really important to say to you. Other than that, the menus that you may want to see, you have your load, your front screen, your save. This does have autosave, so you can quit the app and it'll pick up where you left off. I love that because my iPhone has died on occasion, as has my iPod. So if you have a problem with that, you're really not good at managing your battery life, uh, it's great that they have an autosave feature. Otherwise, I would have been out of a lot of time. You do have background music, sound effects, message speed. You can switch it around to your liking. You do have your parties, party members. You can have stats, spells, members. Take your pick. Uh, Other than that, there's not really much else to say about this. As I said, you will sink about 12 to 15 hours into this game. Now, I played this game when it first came out, so to the best of my knowledge, they have nerfed it a little bit by making potions cheaper. Originally, potions were brutally expensive and the enemies could kill you pretty fast. So you have gotten off a little bit easier if you're going to be downloading it now. Still, it's a very challenging RPG. You will find yourself grinding to get to the next area. So if you have a problem with grinding in order to level up, you may want to stay away from this game because it can get a little bit difficult if you just try to charge in. Thankfully, the XP is plentiful, so if you have like spare 10-15 minutes while you're waiting on a bus or something like that, and you don't feel bad about grinding in a game, definitely something you want to do with this. Other than that, not much else to say. As I said, it is $3 on the App Store. I'm still getting it. Definitely recommend picking it up if you have the $3 to spend. You could do a lot worse for $3. Love it. If you're looking for an RPG, definitely get it. Other than that, I do have a blog now. It is called TheAppNook, TheAppNook.blogspot.com. There you will find a full write-up of my review on this game. I know I was a little bit sketchy when I was talking about this. Now, you will have a full write-up, full score, everything. Definitely like it. Also check out my Twitter feed. It's just TheAppNook. Same, TheAppNook. Follow me on there if you want news and updates on apps and releases and different things like that. Definitely want to get that. And then also, please rate, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay? Other than that, thank you SRRN Games for a great app. Please make a sequel. The story does end with a little bit of a cliffhanger, and it will piss people off. Alright. Thank you. Also check out, one more thing, check out SRRN's website. They do have a full guide and walkthrough for this game up. Plus, you can download the background music, which, if you've listened to this for a long time, you may not want to do, but still the option is available, so kudos to them for doing that. Other than that, thank you for watching and have a nice day.